I'll be doing an easy step-by-step tutorial on how to make a simple GFX using Blender 2.92 or 2.93. The main two softwares that you'll need are Roblox Studio and Blender. I'll link the Blender download link in the description as well as all the other links that you'll need in this video. So to get started, make sure you have all the rigs downloaded, which are basically the base for your GFX. So I'll definitely link those down in the description too for you to download. And I like to put them in their own folder just so I can access them easily. And now, the first thing that we need to do is open Roblox Studio. And also find an avatar that you want to do. Once it's all loaded in, you can choose baseplate or classic baseplate. Honestly, any of all those work, but this is the best one. So, if it's your first time making a GFX, you want to go to over here, and if you don't see the toolbox, go to Home, then toggle this on and off. So go here and then find plugins. Now you want to search out Load Character. And then find the one that's by Already Pro that's free and has the most votes. This is the most legit one. And then you want to click it and download. I already have it installed, so I don't need to do it again. And then after that, you can go to Plugins up top here, and then find the plugin that you installed. Click on that, and then search up the username of the avatar that you want to do. After that, the avatar should pop up, and you can press spawn at R6. Do not do R15 or else it won't work. So my avatar appeared here, and now I'll teach you the basic controls. Right click and drag to change the angle, scroll in with your mouse to zoom in, and then WASD to move. And now what you want to do is go to the right where you save your, so to the right where your username is, right click it and press export selection. Now you want to find a good place to save it where you'll remember, as well as a name that suits it. Now you just want to click enter or press save. And then next to your username, click the drop down. Scroll down till you see head, click on it, and then you want to press shift on your keyboard. And then keep holding shift and scroll up till you find a thing under shirt and then click. Now you want to right click your screen and then press export selection. Now again, save it as an appropriate name and place. Now for the model, you want to go here to the toolbox and go to models. And you can find any model or room that you want, or anything related. So I'll search pink. And now you can find anything that you want. See all of these models and cute props. I like this one, so you can click on it. And then see if you like it. And if you don't like it, you can click on it and then press backspace. So, over here, find the model, click on it, right click, and export selection. Then download it again. Now, downloading the models always takes more time because there's more stuff in it. Don't worry if it says not responding, because that happens to me, and it just takes a while to load it. And then when it's done, you can X out of Studio, and you don't need to save it. Okay, next, go to where you saved your rigs, and then open the one that's appropriate to what body type your avatar is. So I have a woman avatar, so I'll open that one. So now click rig, and you can open either one of these, but let's do default just for practice. Honestly, faceless is better though. Once you're loaded in, this is what your interface should look like. And the basic controls are, you click and drag this to change the angle, and then you can either scroll in with your mouse to zoom in, or click and drag this. And you can click and drag the hand icon to move it around. Now what you want to do is click on the head and make sure it's outlined by orange, which means it's in object mode, which is what we want. And then you want to click X on your keyboard, then press delete. And do the same thing for the other pink things on the head. Then to get the clothes on, you want to click any part of the body, make sure it's on object mode, and then go to the left bottom here. Click that and find shader editor. You'll see all this jumbled up stuff, but find the second texture box, so the second orange one. And then click on the file button. Now go to where you downloaded your body and then search up your username. And now you can double click that or open image. And then we can go back to 3D viewport over here. And you should see that your clothes load on. And then for the head, go to File, Import, and then wavefront.obj. Again, go to where you saved your head, and then open it up. So here's my head. As you can see, it looks a bit funky because it's like blurry and everything. So you want to go to this solid circle, and then it makes more sense. So now you want to click that and then press move or rotate. And as you can see, this is over here, which is really inconvenient. And then, so Control Z to undo. So you press the head and then go to Object, and then set origin to geometry. So this makes all the arrows and stuff go to the center, which makes it a lot more helpful. Now you want to follow the blue line and rotate the head to where it makes sense. And a tip is to press Control while doing it, and it gives like a sort of some ticks that you can rotate off of. When you're done, you can press move and adjust the head using these arrows. Okay, when you're done, we can import the model. So go to File, Import, wavefront.obj, and then search up your model. This one normally takes a lot longer to load because again it has more things, and my computer always says not responding for some reason, but it ends up working. So again, click on it, go to Object in Object Mode, set origin to geometry. And now you can move it to a general position where it would make sense. And a tip is to don't move the body if you need to change something, but move the model. Because then it'll be really hard to pose. Okay, now we can actually start posing. To pose, we need to use these black lines. So each black line kind of corresponds to one section of the body. So you want to click on one. Let's do the arm first. So click on that. And then you'll see that it kind of lights up. And if it's all orange and it says object mode, you want to click that and go to pose mode. So right now we're on pose mode, and then you see this part's highlighted. So I'm going to rotate. And then rotate it however you want. Also, if you just click outside of the lines and click and drag, it rotates really freely, which sometimes is a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. So I'll just I'll just keep posing, and yeah, I'll probably speed this up. Okay, so when you think you're done posing, you can go down here and choose object mode. And then you want to go to add, then camera. And then press move, and then use the arrows to move the camera generally where this thing is facing there. And then I'm going to do the settings. So to start off, go to this camera, and then really important, go to denoising, then press render. This will make your GFX really smooth and no grain. And then go down here to the next icon and change the resolution. So obviously the higher the resolution, the better quality the image, but also the longer the render time. I normally do 3000 by 3000. And next, scroll down, and then this part's actually unnecessary, but choose the file format. PNG is the best. Now let's go to this world icon, which does the color. So let's toggle camera view, which is this button. And then so down here, this little button shows you what the render image would kind of look like. And as you can see, it's really dark. So that's because this thing is almost black. So to fix that, you can either press ambient occlusion, and you can change the factor to change how much brighter it is. And then, as you can see, it's a lot brighter. Or you can uncheck that and then bring this all the way up. You can also change the color. See, if I do blue, everything looks blue. But if I do greenish, everything's like that. So yeah. And next, let's go down to this orange icon. This is the main translator. So you want to click the rims of the camera, or just click the camera if you're not on camera mode, and then play around with these. So these three kind of translate it. Y zooms in and out, and then Z goes up. And these rotate your camera. So just play around until you find what you like. As always, you can go down here and see what the rendered view would look like. And then you can also toggle with the lighting and everything as you wish. I'm going to make mine slightly pink because I have a pink GFX, and make it a bit brighter like that. So I like how this looks, and if you want to save it, go to File and Save As and find a good place. And then to render it, you go to Render up here and then press Render Image. And then it brings up a pop-up window where you can see the render progress. So really important, don't close this window or this other render window. Because if you do, then you'll have to re-render everything and it's kind of a pain. So mine normally takes 30 to an hour to render fully. But every computer is different and every resolution is different. Also, another important thing, don't edit anything on this screen while it's rendering because it'll just automatically close the window and then you'll have to re-render it again. So mine's rendering, and then when I'm done, I'll check back in with you guys. Bye. Okay guys, so my GFX is done rendering, and when it's done, you can just go up here to the top left, click image, and then save as. And then you can find any place where you want to save it that you'll remember. So I have its own personal GFX folder on my desktop, and then you can just name it whatever you want. When you're done, you can press save as image. And now just close out of the render tab, and then you can close out of the workspace. And if you want to edit it in the future, just press save or don't save. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so if you guys thought this tutorial was helpful, please drop a subscribe and like. It means a lot since I'm a small YouTuber. And in the future, I'll definitely be doing some other tutorials on how to make the GFXs more advanced, like adding gloss, using HDRIs, using limited faces, and other stuff like that. So stay tuned for those, and we'll see you soon. Bye!